Hey guys, it's Margaret, and today I'm bringing you a haul video from some garage sales that I went to on Friday. Yeah, so before I get started, I have a couple of announcements that I want to make because I know myself and I'll forget. I even wrote them down. Woohoo! So I wouldn't forget. So the first announcement is a pretty sad one. I know you've probably heard me talk about the Dorky Thrifters. They have another YouTube channel. Aaron, the husband of the pair, the Dorky Thrifters, passed away very suddenly at the age of 39. I've put a link in the description box below with the video just talking about what happened. She didn't put it up there obviously, but somebody shared, and there's a link to their GoFundMe account. I'm going to screen share it so you guys can see real quick. They're trying to raise money to help with her, with the funeral expenses and everything, because she's a stay-at-home mom. They homeschool their kids. And again, I'm sorry to start off sad, but I think it's, it hits close to home for me. My husband works, and his mother died young of a heart attack. And so this has always been something that's, front and center in our minds, that this is a reality that could happen. And so if you, like I said, I made a post in International League of Thrifters. The $5 roll up real quick and start adding up. So if you have the ability to help, then please do. So there's that news update. I hate to start off that way, but I felt like it was the most important thing. And then tomorrow on Nick Hill's channel, we're going to have a hangout celebrating I think he just hit 10,000 subscribers. So there will be a bunch of us over there celebrating that. So make sure to mark your calendars. It'll be noon my time, and then 6 p.m. Nick's time, because he's UK. I know I see all the sadness in the chat for the Dorky Thrifters, and yes, it's very sad. And then Wednesday night, maybe I should hold off on my anyway, let me say hi to people in the chat, and then I'll go on with the last announcement. Hey, Going On Grumpy and Tanya. Hi, Cherie Johnson. Hello, Cheryl and Zahir and Rebecca Malik. And yes, and Paramedic Picker and Nevada. Nevada, it's if you'll look in the description below, there's a link to a video about what happened, and then the GoFundMe. And then hello, Heather. Hello. All right. So so tomorrow at noon, noon Central Time. That's my time. I'll be on Nick's channel, Nick Hills, and there'll be a whole bunch of us there. And then Wednesday at 6:15 on my channel, Glenn Zubia and Young are coming over to do a live merch podcast. They do a podcast called Merch Minds, which is really good. It's on YouTube. No, I don't know if it's on YouTube. It's on iTunes for sure. I know, because that's how I listen to it. But they're going to come over and have me on their Merch Minds. I think we're going to record it live, but then you can see it live. And I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but it'll be good. But anyway, I wanted to share with you the thumbnails that I came up with, because I made the thumbnail and then realized, like, I know Glenn and Young, but Glenn and I don't talk all the time. We met in person and hung out and stuff, but I was like, you know what? I sent him the thumbnail and I was like, I better make a separate thumbnail just in case, because I don't know if he gets my humor. So this, can you see, this was the original thumbnail I made. And I was like, is that cool? It's like my theme there was like the heavenly gates of merch, right? And then they were like up there, like they're the ones that I'm getting my heavenly gates of merch information from. So yeah, I sent them that and I was like, maybe I ought to make a more serious one and let them choose. So then I sent them the serious one too. Where did my serious one go? Oh, did I close it out? No, there it is. It was so serious and blah that I was just like, oh, I couldn't even find it. So here was the other one I made. And I was like, okay, guys, pick which one do you like. And they picked the heavenly gates of merch. Yay. So yes. So that's what's going on Wednesday at 6:15 p.m. Central, my channel. And then one last little update before I get on with the haul is that I'm actually about to step on some of my friends' toes, so I have to hustle, because at to my time, my friend Sean Longley and Caroline Matthews, who's another admin in International League of Thrifters, they have their live Mrs. M show coming on, and so I need to hustle so I can get over there and watch and hang out with them too. So let me move on with the haul, and then we'll go from there. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Kathleen. Hello. Hello, Ann Denny and Rabbit Trails Treasures. And hello. Excuse me. All right, so let me get started with this. And I'm trying not to go backwards, but I'm going to have to. Okay, let me move some things. My problem is when I do my research, I pile everything up, and then all my windows are backwards. So now I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work. I need to move everything. Oh, gosh, no, that's not going to work either. If you saw my table, you would see like piles of stuff. Piles of stuff. But I like to do the research so you guys know, what I am planning on getting for things. Going on Grumpy says, hope there's nothing I like to buy. I hope there is. Anything you see is for sale, and I usually will try to give you a good price. All right, so here we go. So one of the first things I got were some puzzles that are sealed, and this is one. What's upside down, isn't it? I always like picking up sealed puzzles. These I got at an estate sale for $1 a piece. So this one is the Rocky Mountains. If I don't blind you with the glare. There's that one. Let me just show you all the puzzles, and then I'll show you what I think I'm going to get for them. Then the next one is this with the rocket on it, the space shuttle. And this one is also sealed. And then the other puzzle looks like a nightmare to me. It's a microchip. Could you imagine? Who's like, oh yeah, that looks like fun. I'm going to put that puzzle together. Not me. But anyway, to each his own, right? Seriously, look at this. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, trying to put that puzzle together? Somebody wants it. All right, so here are the puzzle prices. Let me do my screen share for you. Each of those was $1. Make sure I open the right screen. So here is the Rocky Mountain one. And this is a sold on eBay, $14.99 or $14.95. Right, Cheryl? That puzzle. This is on Amazon. So because this is the price on Amazon, I am considering sending it in because it's, you know, more than double what it's sold for on eBay. So there's a chance it'll go in Amazon for me. And then this is the rocket one. These are not sold. So they're anywhere from $15 to $40 on that one. Why didn't I click sold? I think that I didn't see any that were sold. That's probably why. Yeah, none of them popped up as sold. So we'll see if I can't get some good keywords in there because, you know, NASA and whatnot. No, I don't see NASA in any of those. Anyway, space exploration, blah, blah, blah. And then this is on Amazon. So probably I'll sell it on eBay because I'm looking on Amazon. The first one that comes up is this $19.97. And then these over here, I don't know. So it'll probably go on eBay. And this is the microchip one. Vintage 1983 Intel microchip, $45 someone's selling it for. I didn't see any solds on this one either. But yeah, I mean, shoot. I'm trying to think of some good keywords to throw in there for somebody's computer. It would almost be like a gag gift in my books because I'm just thinking, who's going to do it, right? Some crazy computer guy gag gift. Like, here, have fun, right? But you don't know. I mean, that's the thing. You just don't know. Okay, so next thing I picked up some books, and these, I think the paperbacks were 50 cents. And this is a Buck Rogers golden book, and it was 60 something. Anyway, no, 79. So there's this one. And then again, this one I couldn't find a ton. La-di-da. I am going to screen share for you. Here it comes. So this was my Google search. And then, so I couldn't find it on pretty much anywhere except for this Biblio site. And I couldn't, I mean, yeah, this is it. $5.75. I'm gonna go higher because I couldn't find one on eBay or Etsy, and you know, like, oh, here it was on Terapeak. Look at it's messed up though. I don't have Terapeak, so I can't find out what it is. So if you have Terapeak and you want to tell me, I would love it because I don't have that. So yeah, it's not on eBay or Etsy or Amazon. So it will go on those places and I'll charge more. Okay, what was next? Oh, it was another book, but now it's on the bottom because I moved everything. Yes, Etsy. Okay. All right, so some more books that I picked up at that same estate sale. This is a Richard Scarry's Stories to Color, and it has some of the pictures have been colored on. That one hasn't, but for the most part, there's one that's been colored a little bit. For the most part, it's pretty good. And this was another one that I didn't find a ton of these out there. So let me screen share with you. And again, this was 50 cents, I think. I like finding stuff with Richard Scarry because he's got a following. People like to, look at this. People like to buy his stuff. So this item is unavailable. And this was the only one on Etsy, Stories to Color. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to price it high. And then this was on Amazon. There's no image, paperback from $12. It's kind of, I mean, these ones are on eBay, not sold. So anywhere $12.99, $34.99. Or are these sold? No, they're not. But that was it. I mean, it's just, there were not a ton out there that I could find. So, I mean, still, for 50 cents, even if I sell it for $12.99, it's a pretty good profit, I think. Okay, so next, I'm going to cough. Apologies. I didn't hit. Okay, so then next I picked up this book, How Babies Are Made. And at first I was looking, oh, Tanya was with me. We were at this. I was like, oh, it's not so bad. It's like chickens and bees, and I'm flipping. And then I'm like, whoa, never mind. We've got things going places. So anyway, How Babies Are Made. It still has the dust jacket. That's good. So let's screen share. Let's screen share. Maybe I need to save this book because I'm sure these questions are coming in my life before I like. So this is a sold on Etsy. So when I have a sold on Etsy, I go over to Flipper Tools and plug it in to see what it sold for. And it sold for $10 plus shipping. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cheryl Chicken Sex. This is on Amazon. These are what it's being sold for on Amazon. So it might go to Amazon. Let's take a peek at what the sales rank is, but that's a really high sales rank, right? 1.5 million. And then here we've got these. I think are sold. No, these are not sold. I couldn't find it sold. So these are on eBay. But look, this one doesn't have the dust jacket, so that's going to knock it down a bit. So here's $24.99 and $40 just about. So, you know, hey, not bad. But again, not sold. So it might sit for a little while. Stop. There we go. Okay. But yeah, you know, if you have kids, those questions are coming. And if they're not, I need to take charge and make it happen because I don't want them to find out from their friends at school. I mean, you probably did. I did. There were things that I wish I had been comfortable enough to go to my mother and say, Mom, Molly at school told me, and then what Molly told me, because I believed that for years, and then it turns out that was not true at all. I can't tell you how many things my friends told me at school about the birds and the bees that weren't true. So I want my kids to, how did we get on this topic? Oh yeah. Yeah, I want my kids to feel like they can come ask me. You know what I mean? Not that I want to, but I do. Okay, so next up, I have some Bibles, but maybe I did those later. Okay, I got all this wrapping paper. Boom. All of this for $1 at that garage sale. Estate sale, a garage sale. I'm not going to show you every single bit of it, but I will show you this one. This is a Michael Jordan. Chicago Bulls wrapping paper. And this one, let's see. Let me get my screen share up. I think I saw. Jeff says, what did I stumble into? Yes, Jeff. You're going to have to ask your mother. All right, so here we go. This is not the same one, but this is on Etsy. This one is selling for $15. And then these ones are on eBay. So I checked this one, best offer accepted. I went over to Flipper Tools, and the offer they got was $18. So I'm still pretty happy with that, seeing as I bought that ginormous pile, all of it for $1. This one sold, it says sold for $24.99. Okay, so I'll probably list it high, and then, yeah, I'll probably list it high with best offer because, yeah, I will. So let's see. Let me show you again. So it was all of this wrapping paper was $1. So there's some that's, you know, I'll probably keep the tissue paper for packing stuff, and then some of the wrapping paper still, it's sealed, and some of it I'll probably have to lot. We'll see. Let me move this. Well, forget it. Forget it. Just go back over there. Now, speaking of the birds and the bees, I also found a hat called Hustler. And this, I think, is from the actual magazine Hustler. So it says Hustler, hardcore since '74, which makes me believe that it is that. So maybe I could lot these up and do a, you know, bundle right there with my Hustler hat and my How Babies Are Made. But I have a feeling that this guy doesn't want this. But he needs to know that that can happen. Okay, so this hat was $3 right there at the estate sale. And I didn't find the same exact one. You came here for an education. I will provide it. Okay, so let's take a look at what I did find though. So $3 for the Hustler hat. I thought I would go for more, but I think mine will. I still think so. So this is one, it's similar. Mine has a white right here, white background, and then the letters are in black. So these ones are sold. Wait, no, this is the one that's sold. So these were items related to that. So $12.99, $14.95. I think mine can go for more. Here's one that's being watched at $32.52. I'm thinking I'm going to put mine up for closer to that because because I don't see one exactly like mine. I looked and looked and looked, and I was, you know, that's fine because that means, oh gosh, what did I do? I hit the wrong thing. I don't know what I did. Okay, so this was it. So yeah, I'm going to put it up for more. Plus, I'm thinking, okay, because the other one that was similar to this, the letters were rainbowed, and some guys, you know, are not going to want the rainbow. I'm just saying. So I'm glad I'm making you guys laugh in the chat. Good. So, okay, moving forward. And now, our Hustler finds Jesus. If only we can string them all together and make it a whole story through the haul, right? So let's talk about the Bibles I picked up. Same estate sale, mind you. Okay, so let's see what I have up first. Okay, Cambridge, which one are you? Oh gosh, I have them all mixed up. So here's the little one I got. It's a little pocket Bible. It's tough because I couldn't find a date in it. Well, this isn't the one I couldn't find the date in. So it's this teeny weeny little like Oxford, Cambridge, and then the ones I'm finding look like they're worth a ton of money, but I don't know. I can't place exactly because there's not a number. Like, where's the ISBN so that I can match it up and make sure that it's the same thing. So I ask the right amount. So let me share with you what I pulled up. I'm going to have to do a little more research is what I'm thinking. So this is, you know, New Cambridge Paragraph Bible personal side, $104. So looking in the chat. Yeah. So these, you know, again, I'm looking up Cambridge Bibles, and they're really expensive. So yeah, this one looks similar-ish, only tiny. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell the size, right? They need to have something for size. Now we're not talking, I feel bad saying size. But they're all really expensive, okay? This is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. And was that it? Well, no, that's something else. Okay, so let me stop my screen share. It was a very varied estate sale. So this little teeny Bible, I did pay $4 for that, which is a lot for me. So I have to remember that. But and they had some of their Bible. I mean, she had a Bible there that was $80, and I said, "Is this right? 80 bucks?" She's like, "That's right, because it's something Bible." I'm like, awesome. I'm not buying it. So this one was $1. That was more my speed. This one was a Holy Bible, Schofield, Reference Edition, Oxford. And then, let me screen share. And it's, you know, tattered and everything, but I'm telling you, I can still probably sell it. Let's see, this is the Cambridge one. That was the one I already looked at. So Schofield, Reference Edition. The thing is I have to find one that was more, you know, the year that this one was made. So this is the one that was the most similar. It has the same spine. And this one is being sold for $95. So again, I'll have to do a little more research. This is not the same exact one. I was looking up Schofield, Reference Edition. But some of these can go for really good money. Okay, let me come out of this. I can move my window. Stop. There we go. Okay, so there's that one and this one. Again, I have to do some more research, but they look like they might be worth really good money. And then this Bible I jumped on also was $1. And it's just in pieces, basically. I mean, it's a mess. But I figure somebody will want it and give it a good home. I mean, I'm not sure. I was willing to take a chance, though, because it is just, you know, has no cover. I needed to bring it home. Yeah. Let's see. Prairie Picking says, I get a free Bible every time I go into 2 thrift stores. I feel guilty selling them, so now I'm making a free pile in my booth. Some sell, donate to sell to cure my guilt. Totally. Yeah, one of mine does too. You can pick 3 before you leave. I don't feel guilty. My thinking is, you know, I do a lot of donating back and stuff like that, and I'm okay with it. Maybe I should feel guilty. I don't know. Hey, Brad, I missed a few people coming in. Hey, Darren. Darren says, evening, Margaret. I come in, and the first comment I see is from Sex to the Bible. What did I miss? You're going to have to go back and watch. Yeah. Okay, so let me move forward because I'm doing pretty good on time because I'm trying to go over to Sean's channel after this. So here, I just picked up one, not a porcelain, but a metal one. So I picked this up at that same garage sale. And what did I pay? Oh gosh, what did I pay for it? I think it was $1. It's either $1 or $3. My brain is gone, forgotten. But let me pull up, and it's not going for as much as the other one, but I may still put a crazy price on it just because. So here's one for $14.99 on eBay. This was just my random search. Again, eBay $13.49 with free shipping. No way. Yeah, so not as great as I was hoping. This is a sold for $12.95. I don't know about that. So here, okay, that's a little better, 38 bucks. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably put it more closer to the $40 range. Okay. How are we doing? Let me show you what I got that I'm not sure about selling. This one, I'm not selling it. I'm going to watch out because my fingers are going to get dirty. So we went to 2 estate sales, and I never see these, but I saw them, one at each estate sale. The first estate sale I went to, they wanted $24 for it, and I didn't get it. And the second estate sale I went to, they wanted $3 for it, so I did get it. And what it is a drafting pencil sharpener, and it spins, like you put your pencil in, and then this thing spins around. Like I'm already getting like graphite on me. But I got it, I gave it to Randy because he likes stuff like that. And then also at this estate sale, he's already kind of cleaned it out, but there's this box full of pens and drafting pencils and stuff was $1. So some of them I will probably try to sell because like here's one that's, you know, so there were fancy pens. There were a couple fountain pens in there, some cool drafting pens and stuff. So there's that, but Randy's, you know, he gets the pick of those first. So that's that. Hello, Kimberly. Let's see. Right? So yeah, drafting sharpener. Okay, so let's talk about the jewelry I got, and then I think that's it. Yay. Well, there's one more thing down here. This is a surprise thing. We're almost done. So I picked up this particular one garage sale. It was like an estate sale sort of thing. These things were $2 a piece. So this is a sterling silver St. Christopher medal, and it's engraved on the back to VK from Reverend G.J. Karkish. So yeah, let's pull this up. And where is my screen share? There it is. Ba-doom. Here it comes. So that's my search. So these are sold. So this is similar-ish. The image is not quite the same. $22, $40. It just kind of varies. And then this one's sold. Did I do a? Yeah, I did. Okay, 18 bucks on Etsy for my flipper tools there. This one somebody's watching for. See, the image on this one is more similar. So maybe mine actually came off of a keychain. So 3 people are watching it at 20 bucks. So that is that. So I paid $2 for it, like that. And yeah, okay. And then the next thing that I picked up at that estate sale was this kind of inlaid abalone shell. I don't know what else is in there. I don't know what that brown is. I don't know. But it is adjustable. I didn't have my magnet with me at the time. And this part is slightly magnetic. This part down here is not. So I'll have to test it out and see. But I couldn't find one exactly like it. So let's see what I think I might put it at. Bought it for $2. And I mean, like I said, I couldn't find one that was just quite like it. But I'm looking at, you know, maybe, I don't know, $15, $17. It's not as awesome as I was hoping. Like, here's one that's kind of, what do you call that? Like pieced together, you know, for 20 bucks. Yeah, so that was not even quite like it because it's something else all entirely. Pardon me. So stop screen sharing. Kathleen. Wait. I missed something. Okay, Prairie Picking says, what happened about the Mont Blanc pen? I missed it. The Mont Blanc pen that I got, I still haven't taken it over. I've decided I'm going to take it to the Galleria, to the Mont Blanc store, and ask them, like, I want to look at pen refills. So I'm hoping when they look at it, they can say, I'm sorry, our pen refills won't fit this. This is a fake, or, you know, because it's going to cost $75 for them to officially authenticate it. But maybe I can have them authenticate it without the like official form. Somebody was saying that they did that. So I might, like, I still have this graphite on my fingers. Okay. I'm not even sure what's happening in the chat. Kathleen, this whole video is X-rated. No, it's not. Mosaic, that's the word. There we go. Inlaid, mosaic. Yes. Okay. So that is that. And then next, what do I have? Okay, so this brooch that I picked up. This one, now I'm losing my spot. I got this one. No. I got it because I got some jewelry at one place and then I got some at another place. Okay, I got this one for $2. Let's just go with that. So this one was $2 and it's marked KC. And here's the deal. So I did my research on KC and I couldn't figure out what the KC stood for. But somebody, there was a listing that was done that someone said, you know, they listed it as a vintage Kenneth Cole brooch, but I don't think that's right. So I need to do my homework and figure out what that KC stands for. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think that's right. So let me screen share. Paid $2 for this. Let's see what I'm going to get for it. I am looking at, so these are just my Google search when I looked it up. This is on Etsy. So here someone is selling it for 17, something similar. You know, I think this is done by the same person. And there was another one that's the same. You know what? I know I opened these tabs. So there's that's similar, 17. So this is the person, somebody put vintage Kenneth Cole 1980s. Maybe they know. I'll have to find out if that's accurate because it's definitely the same style. These leaves right here look like, what are they, maple leaves? Look exactly the same as the kind of leaves that mine have. I'm sorry, I keep coughing in your ear. So maybe, you know, 17 bucks or so. I'll put on that. And, oh, I see, hello, Henry. Sunshine Band. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Oh, come on. All right, so then, okay, so this one I also got there for $2. I took a chance on it. And it is not magnetic, but it's not marked. So I'll have to test it out and see if it's silver. It's got this purple stone. You know, if I hold it up, you can see the light through the purple. But I don't know that it's really any kind of real stone or just like a purpley cool marbly bead in there. So I paid $2 for that. And I couldn't find exactly the same thing. So this one was kind of like it for 26 bucks. This one was kind of like it for 52. Whoa. Yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, I'll probably put it around that $25 mark, $30 mark and see what happens. Because I can always take it down, you know, drop the price down. Now, what else? Okay, last couple things from that garage sale. Is that right? My brain is going. Okay, so then I got this brooch with the holly and the berries. Again, $2 I paid for this. And I found one on Etsy that's being sold. Mine's in better shape than this one. This one's got this kind of like residue on it. I don't know that's supposed to be there. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it is. Huh. So this one's $18.75. So again, I'll probably put mine around that same, you know, $20 mark for Christmas. Christmas. And then I didn't look this one up, but I thought, yeah, I did not. So this is a brooch that I picked up. It looks like a fan with this bee and the flowers, and then it's got these dangles. So I'm going to have to really sit back and think about some keywords for that. That was also $2. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I think I'm going to put at least 25 on that, if not more. It's not, you know, it's not magnetic, so it might be like copper or something. I don't know. So, and then this little bead right there, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like got that moonstone look to it, kind of iridescent look to it. Anyway, no markings or anything. I just thought it was unusual with this fan, sort of like Asian fan look to it with the bee on it. Let's see. Spot on, crafty caregiver, Kenneth Cole. I'll have to look at it. So definitely Kroll and Carullo. Oh, okay, Kroll and Carullo. Thank you, crafty caregiver. Okay, cool. Okay, and then now there was a garage sale I went to. There's a few things I'm not showing you today. Went to a garage sale Friday morning with my boys, and it was like Pokemon madness. And I went back and I spent $60 because we got 4 of those big boxes, like those long boxes that you would put baseball cards in, full, a binder full, another little binder, and then like an ice cream tub full of Pokemon cards. So, and then we ended up getting like a couple other things. I spent $60. So I'm fairly certain that I'll be able to get my money back. But then I was thinking on top of that, my kids love Pokemon cards. And if your kids do too, you know how much they cost. You can get a pack with 10 cards in it for $5, $4 or $5 or something. So I'm just thinking, okay, so now instead of having to go to the store and buy like a bazillion of these packs of Pokemon cards for $5 a pop, I'm going to get like I'm spending $60, but it'll be, you know, paced out over time. But I am going to go through and cherry pick some to see if I can make my money back. Anyway, we'll see how the kids take it. So those didn't come on this video. And then I went to another garage sale where I found a bunch of Pokemon stuff, not cards, but like keychains and plush and things like that that I bought for 20 bucks. So I'm going to make a whole separate Pokemon haul video later. But at the Pokemon one, some of the things I got were some jewelry. This was $1. So this brooch and then the matching earrings, which I almost didn't get, and I'm so glad now I did, now that I've looked them up, because now I know. So these are the earrings, and it's getting choppy on my end. I hope it's not choppy for you. So there we go. They are marked HAR on the back, and just take a look. Okay, because at first I thought, wow, that's a really gaudy brooch, but then I looked it up and I said, sweet mother of gaudy brooches, I love you. Yes. All right, so here's this brooch. HAR, signed HAR, dragon tooth brooch, selling on Etsy for $115. Okay, so when I saw that, I was like, hold on a second. What? I need to do some research on what is HAR and what is dragon's tooth, because that's a new one for me. So that's that. So I did a search. So this is on eBay. So on eBay, these ones are not sold, but they are HAR dragon's tooth brooch, $101, $89, $99. All right. So I was just really intrigued. Like, what is this dragon's tooth? Is that what they call that kind of like bumpy pearl look thing? Those things, are those called dragon's tooth? So then I did just a random search. So this is on Etsy, something totally different. HAR Baroque Dragon's Tooth, $299 for the bracelet and the 2 earrings. I did a search of like, what does HAR mean? And there was this big long, I mean, nothing was really specific. I've got to do some more research about it. You know, and then the same thing about what the dragon's tooth meant. I couldn't really, like, what is dragon tooth jewelry? What do they mean by that? So that's just something I have to get a little more research on, because I don't want to just call it dragon's tooth because someone else does. I want to know why it's called that. And I want to know what HAR means. I don't want to just say, you know, what somebody else said in their listing, because what if it's wrong? So I've got to do some research a little bit more, because I want to know why. Why is it called dragon's tooth? And what exactly does HAR stand for? Okay, yes, I love money. Let's see. Roots says, nice Poke haul. I would have brought up all the Pokemon stuff. I've sold a lot of expensive Magic the Gathering cards on eBay. Awesome. Yeah, I did. I bought it all. So, okay, the next bit that I got is just kind of little bits and pieces. It was in a baggie, and the whole baggie was $3. So there were some, this is not sterling silver, but it's just like a fish. HAR, Hargo Creations. I saw that, but I was like, okay, Hargo Creations. Okay. Thank you, Crafty Caregiver. So there were just some fun pendants and charms. So this was a little fish. It's, you know, marked best. So all of this stuff was $3. And then these two, again, were not sterling silver. They were just fun little charms. And then again, a little balloon. There are some sterling silver. Hello, Kathy. And then, so this one, these ones are sterling silver. The next couple I'll show you. So here's this butterfly abalone. And I didn't look these ones up. They were just, I just didn't. So, but all of these were $3. So there's that. Then another little butterfly. This one was sterling silver. I mean, by itself, it won't be worth a ton, but somebody might want it. And then this has got this is a sterling silver, you know, couple in love charm. Sometimes you see it with babies or little, you know, kids and things like that there, but this one doesn't have that. And then there's another sterling silver charm with this pink cabochon in it. I don't know. Okay. And then lastly, this one has got a teensy little flower in resin, also in, you know, set in silver. So yeah. And then the rest is just kind of like, I feel weird showing you because it's just like, here's a rock on a thing. And here's some, this one's kind of cool though. You can see the purpley. the purpley and the black. What is that called? Is that the diacrylic glass? But I don't think it is. I think it's like a kind of shell type of thing. I don't know. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, and then a rock. I'm showing you a rock. Okay, that's when it's time to stop. Okay, so I think I've shown you everything. I gave you all the updates. Tomorrow, Nick Hill's channel, noon my time. Wednesday, 6:15 p.m. my channel. Glenn, Zubia, and Yang are going to be here, and we're going to talk about merch and other things. And then right now, I'm going over to Sean Longley's channel because it is the S and Mrs. M show with a special guest. So that's where I'm going right now. So please, everybody, hit that like button down below and leave me a comment if you come back to watch this later. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.